The levels of debt just keep growing higher and higher. I had a woman from my hometown come up to me. She was in remission from cancer. She had hit her deductible 3 years in a row, and she was still trying to pay that off. And she looked at me and she says, Jodi, she says, if it comes back, I don't know that I'll get treatment again because I don't want to burden my family any further than I already have. We're not funding healthcare. We're not helping people out in these aspects. It's a necessity. It should be a right, not a privilege. I'm Jodi Clemens, and I am running for the Iowa House in District 73. I'm a lifelong rural Iowan. I grew up actually just 2 houses down from the house that I live in now. My story started off as an 18-year-old staring at a positive pregnancy test. That was quite a shock to the system. My husband was 17 at the time, and initially we decided that adoption was going to be the best option, until the first time that I felt her kick. From that day forward, I was her mom. I had a lot to prove because I had to prove that we could give her just as good of a home. I did rely on things like WIC, the Women, Infant, and Children vouchers, and I can still remember the feeling of standing in that grocery store line just praying that I didn't know anybody around me, having to use those vouchers. That feeling pushed me to get off of them as soon as I could. Our systems, there are so many that are so broken down right now that it's easier to be on social services than it is to climb back out. Economic struggles in this day and age are not partisan. Everybody is feeling the crunch. And if we can get every person to a place of enough to where they feel like they can be happy and healthy, we would get people out of the despair that they're living in. You know, we're all in this together. And us as Iowans, we're the ones that know what our struggles are. We're the ones that can brainstorm what our solutions are. I'm Jodi Clemens, and I'm running for the Iowa House in District 73.